Hey guys, good morning. I was just starting this thing off. I'm doing a little experiment here today. I turned my camera sideways and have it started sideways. So I'm going to wait on somebody to log in to tell me, am I sideways or am I straight up and down? Sunday, we had such a nightmare after the live stream trying to fix the thing that I want to practice during the week before Sunday gets here to get it going and all that. Looks like doing it this way, I may or may not see as people pop in and comment. So, hey, I'm going to go ahead and get started. If somebody comes in and if I see it, I'm going to stop what I'm talking about and just engage in conversation with them. I'm growing to look forward to it. Feels like I'm getting to talk with everybody in this. And I kind of hate that it's one-sided. And so what I'm working toward doing, probably next week, I will get the exact date out and I will put it in our church email, a link to a Zoom call where we'll do a Zoom call and do a Bible study type thing. That in that, what it'll do is it'll be very interactive where people can talk and where people can engage, and there'll be a chat log where we can all dialogue. We can see each other's faces, and I think I've learned how to do some of this stuff via online. Hey, Megan, you were there. I don't know if I will see the comment or not, but am I right way up or am I sideways? If you can type back, I'll see if I can see it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it or not. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm going to keep going because I don't see any comment. So in this, let's say this to say something that's coming. Something that's coming is live stream. Or not live stream. That's what I'm doing now. A Zoom call where it's going to be interactive. We'll do a Bible study. That way it kind of lets you at least feel a little bit more together. I hope people will comment and chat to each other on this. Let us do the one another's, love one another, bear one another's burdens, pray for one another, encourage one another, bless one another, all the one another's that Jesus speaks of. Today, in the Moravian text, it kind of, it was like, holy smokes, this all goes together. And I was reading in Exodus of where Moses had gone up on the mountain to meet with the Lord on Mount Sinai. And while he's there, the people of Israel are down there and get bored. And what do? They take all the gold and they fashion a golden calf. And wasn't my fault, man. I don't know what happened. We threw this gold in, boop, out popped the calf. And, sometimes people do that when they get bored. We can take the boredom or the stay at home or the stress and we can take it to the Lord, or we can just go back and live like fleshly people and out pops a gold calf. We don't know how it happened. We can do all this other stuff. And so as I'm reading this Exodus, I'm seeing the propensity for people to do that. Then as I'm over here in the New Testament and I'm reading in Matthew, I'm seeing Jesus living into it well. It's the night that he's getting right ready to be betrayed. And he's in the garden praying. And he's like, Father, take this cup if it's your will. Not my will, but yours be done. And I'm like, and what could be a dark night of the soul for some of like, man, they may be thinking about, holy smokes, man, how are we going to do financially? Holy smokes, how are we going to do staying in the house? Man, how's the rest of the school year going to work with these kids? I mean, Dr. What's his face? What's our superintendent's name? House, Dr. House, Millard House. I love Dr. House. I hope that's his right name. The superintendent, I call him, hello, sir, how are you? So I don't really call him by name. I know he's Dr. So-and-so, but he sent the thing out saying next week there's going to be an announcement about school. It's going to be different. We don't know how it's going to do. And so in the waiting, we can be like Jesus and say, Father, take this cup, not my will, but yours be done. Or we can be like the people of Israel, where Moses goes up on Mount Sinai to get the Ten Commandments, and we don't know what happened. We just threw this gold in the fire, and out popped a golden calf, and so we bowed down and worshipped it. And, I just want to encourage everybody in this, as we keep our hope in Jesus. As we keep our hope, that hope of where we're so linked into him, where we're looking to him and we are just literally tied to him, and we're keeping our eyes on him, where we say to live or die is gain, where we say all this stuff. And then in Psalms chapter 39, verse 7, it said, "Now, Lord, what do I wait for? My hope is in you." What do we wait for? Hey, I don't know how this whole economy thing's going to play out. I don't know how this whole coronavirus is going to play out. I don't know how all of this stuff's going to go. I was listening to friends of mine. It was only three of us, so we were well within group. We had our social distance, but we gathered in prayer this morning. And as we're praying, before we started praying, one of the guys reads a letter from a friend of his son that lives in Italy. And this kid grew up in the church, grew up around Christians, grew up and all that, went to medical school, decided, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. I don't even believe the whole God thing. Made fun of his parents. I can't believe you're so simple-minded as you go to church. Gets a doctorate degree in Italy, working in the hospitals in Italy, walking through this stuff in Italy where all the deaths are rampant. There's all this stuff happening. Working at the hospital, seeing all this, and got around a godly man that would just hold people's hands and pray for them and read out of the word while he was suffering in this. And they see the hand of God, and this guy begins to minister to the staff, and this guy stopped everything, surrendered his life to Jesus, sent an email to his mom and dad telling them all the stuff that happened. Mom and dad's forwarded it around to different people. There's all this stuff, but this is one that a friend of mine personally knows. So this ain't one of those Facebook memes you got to fact check. This isn't even a Facebook story. This is a real human being that's a friend of mine's friend, that's seeing it firsthand, the power of God coming through this mess, the redemptive nature of what Satan may mean for harm. God can buy it back and make it good. So I tell stories like that to say, man, let's hang in there. Let's don't let this time become, what's that old saying, the devil's playground. Let's let this time be set apart for holy usage. I simply can't offer a whole lot of words of wisdom of what's going on. Some are saying we'll be back going by Easter. Some are saying it's going to be the summer. I don't know, but I know God is in control. And the more we look to him and the more we cast our anxieties on him, and you say, well, how do I do that? I got all this anxiety. How do I cast? Begin by just looking up on the very face of God. Lean in and get really linked in tight. So today, I just want to encourage us all to keep watching, to keep loving, to keep looking to the Lord, to call somebody today. Right now, if you just pause, as soon as this is off, and ask the Lord one question, Lord, who do I need to reach out to today? Just shoot a text, a call, a Facebook message, or whatever message. Say, hey, how are you doing? And make sure they understand it's literal, that it's not metaphorical. Like I'm on my first line to everybody, hey, how y'all doing? And then keep talking, don't even listen. This is when we need to pause and listen. Just say, Lord, who? Who? Because the Great Commission hasn't been thrown out the window. We're called to go make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, teaching them everything Jesus has taught us. And one of the first things Jesus teaches us is come. Come see. Now that you see, come follow. Now that you're following, let's do. And we're brought into covenant. And so in this, I think it's a great help for us to just shoot a quick text, make a quick call, say, hey, bro, how are you? Hey, I hope you have a great day. I hope the Lord speaks to you and ministers to you mightily today. I hope this video has not been sideways. I haven't been able to see any comments if any of them are there because of doing it sideways, but I'd rather practice on a daily chat than to have to go through Sunday again, because I spent 8 hours trying to turn that video 90 degrees. And yeah, it was a nightmare. I know there's somebody saying, all you got to do is, yeah, well, I wasn't there. You wasn't there. I was trying to figure it out, and I wasn't that smart. And you don't know what you don't know till you learn you don't know it. And I learned how to fix it, I think. I just want to practice to see, can I duplicate it again? Have a great day. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call. Man, if you need toilet paper, let us know. If you need something that you say that is impossible to get, let us know. We may know somebody that can. Bless you.